Sam talked about how there were a lot of guys in green jerseys and practice, they weren't able to be as physical as you normally would be or wanted to be. Next year it was a game and maybe rough first half especially. How do you feel like y'all played overall and with the restrictions and practices?
Yeah, I feel like when you go slow in practice, it's going to lead to a slow game. I feel like we played not a good game at all, to be honest. Any team in the SEC is going to beat the hell out of us if we play like that. So we need to find a way to clean up those mistakes and play a lot more physical. We didn't play our brand of football today, and we came out with the win, so that's always good. But at the same time, we got a lot to clean up.
Oh yeah, just really being with the team because I'm relatively new, obviously, but I just think the standard of football that we've played and that we've shown, it wasn't on display tonight. Maybe on the back half of the game, but we just got to consistently be like who we are and who we say we want to be like all the time, man. And I know that if we do that, then we'll be unbeatable.
For both you guys, I don't know how much you get to watch the offense. I'm sure a ton of the coaches, but Jaquinton had another real big game, 3 straight 100-yard plus games, and the passing game was a little off today. But what have y'all thought about his season and particularly how he helped carry the load today?
Yeah, I mean he's balling right now. That's our offense is based around the run. I feel like, and he's running the ball, and he runs real hard. He's going to do everything he can to get that extra yard, and real physical back as well. So, I love having him on our team. He's, playing really well along with Taylor's running the ball real well as well. So, if we can keep running the ball the way we are, I think we'll have a really good season.
Yeah, I think JJ's really doing really well with the run game. I think he's really opening up the pass game a lot. That's why the offense seems to be firing on all cylinders for the most part. From him, and then he's just doing his part, man, being a great team player. And obviously, like he said, I'm happy to have him on our team, man, honestly.
What was the biggest difference between the first half and the second half? Because, you guys held them to just 7 points there after halftime.
Yeah. Man, really, a lot of, we just, in the first half, we got the iPads on the sidelines now, and we just weren't playing our football. We could talk about, physicality is one thing, but then on the iPads, we were out of our gaps. We were fitting the wrong holes. We literally just weren't playing good ball all around. So it doesn't matter if we're playing against, the worst team in the country. They're going to do the same thing if we're not in the right spot that we're supposed to be in. So we just got to play better football, and we got to play more physical when we're meeting running backs in the hole, and whenever we're, covering, tackling all around defensively, we got to play a better game. Because our defense really wants the team to go as we go, and really, we really want the team to be based on our defense and have a real successful defense. And I feel like up to this point we haven't. So we got to get these things changed around. That starts with practice come Monday.
Explosive plays, a lot of dinking dunking, short runs, but still able to. Is it a little more frustrating when it's like, I don't know, death by 1,000 cuts, a lot of short passing and stuff like that?
It's really just for the most part, we got to be more disciplined, with our eyes and stuff. I think that was the biggest thing. But like you said, it was just our brand of football wasn't fully on display like it should have been. I think our effort, was lacking in the first half, and we as a defense, we all held each other accountable to that. This is not how we play. We play way harder than this. We've shown that we can play way better than this. I think that's just us, just holding that standard and being more accountable to it, so we can, continue to improve and, be prepared to win those big games that we have coming up.
Landon, you mentioned you guys were, out of gaps and not following your schemes correctly. Why do you think that was? Was there a lack of focus, or what went into that?
A lot, really. There's not really, I can't really speak for anybody else, I can't speak for anybody else on the team. I think overall we just got to, get in the playbook more and know what we're supposed to be doing. We had a lot of busts today, and we can't be doing that. And along with penalties, there's a lot of penalties. We gave up way too much. We got to keep the momentum on our sideline, especially with home games, and we can't have them 2nd and 10 and then a 15-yard penalty. We can't continuously have these penalties because that just kills our defense. So we just got to clean it all up.
Steve, was there any new wrinkles that UAB implemented, based on what y'all watched on film? Anything different?
I think for the most part they were who we thought they were, and I think like you said, it's just us being more diligent, man, with our preparation, and when it came to the game, just obviously being able to apply what we've been going through in practice to the game and just being, like locked in on our keys and stuff. I think it really wasn't anything that they did crazy. It was just us, kind of shooting ourselves in the foot, on little stuff like that, just being locked in on the little details so we could, execute the defense at a high level.
Coach Pittman mentioned that the defensive coordinator, Travis Williams, was in and out of practice this week. Did that maybe affect kind of practice and preparation at all this week?
I feel like it did, but it shouldn't. That's on the players, We can't allow a coach not being there to affect the way that we go about our day, and I mean he needed to be out. He just had his daughter, family comes first, I mean, if I had a kid, I'd want to be there for the birth of my daughter. So I mean, but that doesn't need to affect the way we practice, and I mean, we still got to go out there and play the way we know we're supposed to play.
And then did it help mentally that despite all the issues in the first half that y'all went in tied, maybe other than down?
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
Did it help that you went in to halftime tied instead of, down?
I mean, I guess so. I mean,
I don't.
I mean, if we were down, I feel like we would have came out and played and still played on fire. You can't bend over whenever you're down. So I mean, we shouldn't have been tied. We should have played better in the first half. That's all I gotta say.
Regardless of how we came in at halftime, we knew what we put on the first half wasn't the standard.
Yeah.
And when we came in, regardless of what the score was, we needed to address the standard because the score doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, you still got to play football. So we just came in and said, yo, this is not our standard. We need to get back to what, we do on the regular.
SEC game starting next week.
And going to Auburn and just wonder how do you guys feel about get started for SEC play?
I'm personally really excited. That's when we're gonna really know what we got, and I think we have a really good team. I mean, we didn't play our best ball today, but I mean, we just got to clean it up. And I feel like we can go into Auburn and I mean, clean up our mistakes, and we can have a really good outcome.
You got on that?
I'm very excited. I mean, coming to the SEC, I that's just something that they harped on when I first got here, and I'm like, I think this game right here is gonna show me like how big, like what I got myself into, man. And just these games, man, they talk about them all the time. Just prime time. Like everyone like around the country wants to watch the SEC, man. All the games played, and I'm just excited, man. I think this game right here is actually gonna be used as momentum for us to go into that Auburn week, man. Just locked in, knowing that we got a chance to really compete for something special.
I may have misunderstood Sam Pittman, but I think he said he brought Kyle Ramsey up in front of the team after the game. He obviously had a rough game last week, pretty good game today. Am I right about that? And kind of what was that moment like in the locker room, if you don't mind sharing?
I mean, the dude knows how to battle adversity. He had a game he wasn't happy with last week with his performance, and I mean, he went to work all week and turned it around. So I mean, we need a lot of guys like that on the team who are willing to take criticism and get coached and go out there and change the mistakes.
That was a good job. Appreciate it.